Hi, welcome to Akar. Akar is a Sikh name that means immortal. Our society is immortal because it is perfect, and we are confident that the earth and our society will last forever. We work together, and we are all one. We are become the greatest society.
Here in Akar, we have 3 representatives from each continent and 1 peacekeeper.
We have 1 from each age group, 18 to 30, 31 to 50, 51 to 68, to keep it fair and to keep voices diverse and representative of everybody in the continents that they represent.
We decided to have 1 term with 6 years.
We do this so that everyone has a chance to get their voice in government and to be in government, to be involved, also to keep it fair so that we don't have old issues arising.
Our rules and laws include
chips being deactivated at 75 because then it gets rid of overpopulation and it allows people to just die of age naturally.
for punishment, our chips will be deactivated for a variable amount of time depending on the action, so we don't have to incarcerate so many people taking up space.
And then another law is that there are no drugs allowed, so like the bad ones like heroin and crack and cocaine, but we are going to allow like non-narcotic drugs like sugar and caffeine.
The consent age is 18. This would allow people to have kids whenever they turn 18, but before that they have the option of turning off their sterilization device.
And then existing laws, we're keeping those because they work well for the real world, so we're just going to like include those in.
Suicide will be allowed. This grants people free will even if they're not mentally stable.
And then same-sex marriage is allowed because it like extends the like equal rights of the world to all like sexual preferences and orientations and races and stuff like that, and just includes marriage in that.
Prostitution will be allowed because
it's good stuff. And then most laws or most things are allowed, like most actions, as long as it doesn't harm the earth or people around you.
our one abolished law is cousin marriage, because that's freaking nasty.
Here in Akar, technology has become advanced enough to eliminate diseases and illnesses. A major part of our society involves around a chip that is implanted in our arm when we are born. This chip allows us to teleport from place to place. This makes transportation easier and efficient. Now I'll show you how this works by teleporting to a school building. See how easy this makes transportation? Now in case parents don't want their children running around teleporting wherever they go, there's parental controls that they could use. Now, another thing this chip is good for is for regulating our health, giving us our health statistics, our identification, and keeping our fertility in control. By the age of 18, a woman will become fit.
So for our workforce, it's basically going to be like in today's society. You will have the opportunity to work for points, or our world's form of currency. It's pretty simple. If you go to work, you will get as many points as you work for. There are no taxes or deductions. The money you work for is what you go home with. If you decide not to work, you will not earn any points, which is what you need to buy and pay for things you may want or need. However, once you start working, a chemical is released in your brain that causes you to enjoy working, which was said before. 1 minute of work equals 1 point, which is our currency. So like today's money system, you will be paid 1 point for each minute of work you complete. If you are working hard and it is noticed, you may be given a promotion or move up in your job area. You will give points in return for services as well. Simply put, if you do certain things for people, you will get paid in points for doing them. For example, these services may include babysitting, extra favors, and even sex.
For family life, we decided to keep natural childbirth because that allows for a close bond between a parent and child that artificially creating a child doesn't allow. We also chose to keep marriage and other similar institutions because we think that that's a way a lot of people like to show their love for one another, and if they decide to do so, we believe that they should have that right. On the other side, at age 75, the medical aspect of our chip is shut off. This means that we're left with health that doesn't replenish, and our life choices, positive or negative, affect our health accordingly. This lets us die at varying ages after 75, so we never really know what the outcome will be. When we do die, however, we're cremated instead of having a normal burial, and our ashes are given back to the earth by being put in the dirt. This correlates with our religion because it brings us full circle, as the earth is our God, and in death we're donating ourselves to the earth.
Our religion is worshiping the earth. This is because the earth provides us with everything we need in life to thrive. We believe that there is no reason for needlessly wasting the resources that we have available. Other societies didn't appreciate the earth, so we want our utopia to appreciate the earth and to take care of it.
So for school and learning, we're going to be uploading information into children over the course of 1 month. Instead of schooling, the chip contains every language. There will be joy from working instead of wasting so many years sitting in a classroom. We're going to make education more efficient. We're taking advantage of having a technological chip and uploading information into their brains. Once you're old enough to start school, you will go to a center where you get information uploaded into your brain throughout the course of 1 month. You'll do this once a year, starting at the age of 5 and ending at the age of 18. In the chip, there will be a certain chemical that makes you feel joy from working. This will ensure that people will continue to go to work and will help our utopia be perfect.
Quidditch is our universal sport because it is a unique and advanced sport that tests our technology to its highest extent. All current sports and games still exist in our utopia because each one offers the same entertainment and fun but through different activities. Some people may be more talented in one area than another, so everyone still gets their own choices of sport to play.
We have better protection to avoid injuries since we have no medical assistance. A competitive approach in our sports keeps the participants aggressive and puts more edge on the desire to win. Athletes who are interested in playing a sport must try out. This is so we have all the elite players playing their best sport against each other, which also makes watching the sport more entertaining.
Nostra Norris Perfecta Mundi.